Hi, guys. How are you today? We got some good stories for you today. We're going to talk about, first, we're going to talk about the legendary executive, Clarence Avant, a wife losing her life during a home invasion. I mean, they're doing a press conference on it right now. Oh, that's just too bad. Then we're going to talk about Nene Leakes and Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen coming out basically saying that he doesn't want to hire her again. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Wendy Williams being spotted out in public for the first time, and I'm wondering if it's staged. We're going to talk about that. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about Sheree Whitfield being demoted and how producers are pissed at her, to say the least. Okay, so let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Hey Perry.
Hey, what's up, cutie?
Let me put my banner up before I forget.
Oh, go ahead.
Also, if you are a first time caller and is having trouble getting in, just reach out to Perry on the hotline and he will send you a link. Because this is going to be a crazy video. The phone number is area code 702-553-3288. Okay, let's get into this Clarence Avant story. It is just, it's breaking news. It's everywhere right now. As we speak, they're doing a live press conference on it right now. TMZ is live streaming it. Okay, so they live in an area called Trossdale Estates. It's basically in Beverly Hills. They were home when several intruders, what do I call them? Robbers entered the
Yeah.
home. They got through the home the same way that they entered Dorit's house, through a sliding glass door, and they had to use one of those things because the glass has fallen in the same direction as Dorit's. So they got into the house. No, before they even entered the house, they shot a security guard, and the home has a security system and a live guard. This is insane. They got into the house. They had some kind of altercation with Clarence's wife, Jacqueline. Here she is. Oh my God. They said that when the cops got there, because they got in through the system, she was up and alert, talking, but by the time she got to the hospital, she was pronounced dead on the scene. This couple has been married been married since 1967. So that's 50. How 1967? That's when you were born, Perry.
What did they say? 54 years? Yeah.
54 years. They've been married 54 years. Jacqueline was 81 years old. Terrence is 90. They had security and a guard. I don't know what's happening here. Now, let me ask you. Hi, Gabor.
What's good?
How are you? Okay, so we're talking about a live press conference that's going on right now with legendary music exec Clarence Avant. His wife has lost her life to a home invasion.
That's the Godfather. They got a thing
the
about him on
Godfather.
Netflix.
Yeah. See how they got, well, first they had to get past the security guard. They shot the security guard. Then they came in through a sliding glass door, very much the way that they did Dorit. There was some kind of commotion going on. Everyone's running around. The wife gets shot. They said she was alert when they arrived, but dead on arrival by the time she got to the hospital. Police everywhere.
Just but it's not the same as Dorit, though. One is staged.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, does this change our opinion of the Dorit burglary?
Sharrell, one is staged and one is real.
That just doesn't change your mind?
No.
I just hate. Oh, their daughter is, I can't remember her name, but their son-in-law is the CEO of Netflix. So this is a family with money. I hate that someone lost their life. I hate I don't know,
It's a sad situation. Like, see, it's one thing when real shit happened in real life, like this, or somebody faking some shit happen. It's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But this is sad. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what to
What happened? Did she
say.
get shot?
Yeah, she got shot.
Oh wow!
And so was a security guard. They had a security guard on the premises. So thank you, Luana. I just that's safe. You could say, oh, they didn't have an alarm, like Dorit didn't have an alarm system that was turned on. They had an alarm system. That's how the police were notified. They had a guard. Jesus. And also
did they catch
today,
the people? Did they catch the people who did it? Did they catch the people who did it?
No, they haven't caught the people yet.
Oh, they got money. They gonna catch them quick. Watch.
You're gonna do what?
When you got money, they catch them quick.
Yeah, well, I hope
because they start offering rewards and stuff. Yeah,
I'm sure, because everyone's coming out speaking on it. He was considered the Godfather. Wait, the Black Godfather is what he was considered. Everybody went to him. Look, he just knew everybody. Jay-Z.
Diddy went to him after he shot that woman in that club. Well, allegedly, after you remember he was going with J-Lo and he got into a fight in the club and that woman got shot in the face.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes, so yeah, everybody go to him.
Oh my gosh,
yeah, Pope.
He has the Black Godfather. They talk about him on Netflix because his son-in-law owns Netflix. Well, the CEO. It's just.
No, it's sad though. I mean, anytime like being married to somebody 54 years and
oh my gosh,
get burglarized, and next thing you know, your life companion is gone. That's hard.
So that doesn't make us rethink the Dorit situation.
No, it don't. No. Well, I'm saying like.
Why. Let me finish really quick. This happened in Beverly Hills. Dorit does not live in Beverly Hills. But then you had the Terrence J robbery. You had the Lily Galici from the Shahs of Sunset. She doesn't live in Beverly Hills. She lives in LA. But they're saying that hers was different because she was out of town and she posted about it on social media. She was posting that she wasn't home.
Well,
so what do you think about this? Right?
Nobody went and shot footage for the next episode.
Oh, yeah.
After this. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it real. When people get shot, shit is real. Okay. When you just got four people taking like a union break outside your back patio.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes and then they continue to rob. It's totally different. In my opinion. It's just totally
You're
different.
right. Because the police swarmed this crime scene. They came in with armored cars. They were out. They were trying to get the suspects. So
and then with the Reeks, instead of the cops swarming the place, it was TMZ, Page 6, Daily Mail, everybody else.
Yeah. And then they shot footage, and they say that Clarence, is absolutely devastated. The family is devastated at their loss. I mean, it's just bad.
Sad, yeah.
But they did a press conference. The police are actively looking for what do you call them? Intruders? Robbers?
Yeah, you can call them intruders, burglars. Yeah, at this point, murderers.
Yeah, killers.
You're right. You're right, Perry.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it when people lose their lives for senseless reasons. Nothing's worth my life. Nothing in that house. I don't care. It looks like they had millions of dollars, but that doesn't give you the right to come in and take something that I worked hard for. And another thing, these people are elderly. What are you doing? You're messing with the elderly now? It's just, we'll talk more about it when I start taking calls. It's just disgusting and sad.
But a lot of the times you have security, but I feel like he was 90. Clarence is 90. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times I feel like the older people, maybe not in a nursing home or something like that, but I'm just saying in a high-rise building or somewhere where you have to go through security to get up to their floor. You know what I'm saying? Something where they you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be living on their own. And a lot of times when people be hiring these security guards, that ain't really nothing. Them people ain't got no guns or nothing. You know, like a security guard is different than a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
a girl
true.
somebody can get fired from McDonald's today and go get a job as a security guard tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that they got any type of training.
Right.
It's just sad. Let's move on to my next story. Next, I want to talk about Nene Leakes, Andy Cohen dissing Nene Leakes. So remember when she said she would Andy, listen, all this is happening. Andy is full of, what do you call it?
Drama?
Whole grudge. He holds a grudge. Listen, he held a grudge for Marlo for over 10 years and didn't make her a full-time housewife because she said the F word. Do you guys remember that? Mm-hmm. And so Nene came out and called him racist. And if she was thinking he was going to be forgiving, she is absolutely mistaken. Let's listen to this clip when he was on The Real today.
Now, former Housewives of Atlanta star Nene Leakes was recently on our show. She said that she would be up for returning to the show if you two had a conversation. Check out what she said, Andrew.
I think Andy and I were really close for a really, really long time. And I love Benny Boo, and I helped pay for his baby shower and all those things. I think that Andy and I need to have a sit down and talk, and then we're off to the races.
Oh, boy. What's your response, Annie?
Well, you know, first of all, I love it that you keep calling me Andrew because that is my name, Lonnie. I am Andrew J. Cohen, so very good. You know, we're in the midst of shooting season 14 of the Atlanta Housewives, and it's great. And Marlo has her peach, and Sheree is back. And we have some new faces and some great faces, and Kenya Moore is on fire. And so I am really focused right now on season 14 of the Housewives of Atlanta.
So I just put the two income that I'm asking.
The shade. Okay, the shade. Andy has no intention of reuniting with Nene. I think she needs to stop talking about it. She needs to move on. She's embarrassing herself if she brings it up anymore. It is what it is. I mean, he won't forgive her. But you know what? With that being said, can I blame him? If you tried to ruin my reputation and called me a racist, and I'm your damn boss, and then threatened to sue me, and then tell everyone to boycott the show, I might not forgive you either. That's just how I feel about it. Any words on that?
It also, after all that Nene did, you would think it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
Andy saying like, oh, well, Nene need to reach out to me and we need to have a conversation. It's almost like that she, you know, where is the humility? You know what I'm saying? It's like she doing him a favor. You know, I don't.
The way she said it, like, if you,
he needs to reach out to me.
Off to the races.
Yeah, when you're the one who did me wrong, you said something to me.
Yeah, that Nene and Housewives is history. That's not going to work out for a very long time. I missed a super chat from Sheree. She says, my prayers are for the family during their loss. I know. It's so sad to lose anyone before the holidays. That's right. And with the holidays so close. Yeah, it really is. So are we surprised that Andy's holding a grudge? No. That's history. I'm probably never going to talk about them two again together because it's a wrap. But
I don't think we can call it. I don't think we could call it a grudge. A grudge. This was like 20 years later, and he's still saying no. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is fairly new.
That's right. That's true. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. Nene been like this a long time though, and Andy celebrated the behavior. He thought it was funny. It was cute.
At first,
he used to do the other girls on the show, but when it turns out to be on him, the nerve of the girl, though, to go and sit up here and have a conversation on Instagram with Benjamin Crump, who ain't never won a case. And she sit up here want to have a conversation with him, talking about how she was being treated on the show. The nerve of her. He got real cases he needs to be trying to win. He ain't got time to take you on.
So okay, look, you're right. Nene has made some very, very bad mistakes. She has burnt that bridge. It's a wrap. And I see what Gabor said. It's almost an insult if you did all of this to me and then came back and wanted to say it's water under the bridge. No, Nene, no. sad. Move on. You don't need them. They don't need you. You have a new beginning, and so do they. And a part of their new beginning is with Sheree Whitfield. Oh, God. Let's talk about Sheree. Okay, so remember, so we were talking about this yesterday, that the whole Tyrone story didn't make sense. And then Gabor came and said, I think it's him that's the problem. He probably don't want to be with her no more. And I was like, that sounds about right, Gabor, but you know what? Gabor is right. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on with Sheree. So after they were served with a cease and desist, production is pissed, okay? They basically demoted her, saying she's not going to be in that many scenes. It's real, because that's why they rehired her, was to capture the whole Sheree and Tyrone storyline. Okay, it's so bad. He did her so wrong. It's not even funny, people. They're saying that she's hanging on by a thread. She started an argument with Drew. She's trying to give strong performances, but that's not what they're looking for. They really wanted to follow the storyline of her and Tyrone. So, Gabor, it looks like you might be right. He didn't use her up. No, I'm serious, because he doesn't want them to talk about him, mention his name. They don't want him to show pictures of him. Now, we can't mention your name. You did a whole season where all we did was hear your voice. Now you don't even want your name mentioned, let alone your voice. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like he did her wrong. I'm thinking Gabor is right. What you think, Perry?
No, I think so. I think this, like, she played herself, Sharrell. Going into this thing, it's two parties involved.
Okay.
The prisoner, and then the one that's looking for an advantage to get back on the show for a storyline, maybe to get effed a little bit. I'm just saying, the whole thing is this. They played themselves. And this is what happens.
What do you mean, Perry? What the hell? What do you mean they played themselves?
Well, no.
Sheree can't
control. Used that because it was a little name in the past. Oh, I'm dating this guy.
She's not the only one that uses their certain things for storylines. That's her job.
Well, no. Yeah, and then that backfires. I mean, a lot of them use stuff for storylines, like Chris having a job when he don't. It backfires. I'm just saying a lot of things happen, right? Mm-hmm. I'm only saying this, that she probably don't really care about him like she's trying to put out there. Is for a storyline, and he's showing you how much he cared about her.
Gabor, what do you think about what Perry's saying? What? She don't love him. She using him for a storyline.
Well, they both need
both are using each other. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
So what happens is, you got girls on the show who already got money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Sheree been, borderline broke ever since we known her. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Go ahead.
Her and Tyrone probably fighting over the bag, over what the split gonna be, and they ain't coming up to know.
Maybe,
of course, but you using me as a storyline. You know what I'm saying? You got me on national. You know what I'm saying? They fighting over the bag and what the split gonna be, and the split ain't fair. You're not using me.
It's a business deal.
But I thought that he had said on the show. I remember her saying she was talking on the phone to Tyrone before, and Tyrone was saying that he was gonna have him a man cave in a chateau.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be, because the word on the street is he helped her finish Chateau Thelma because she didn't have enough money to get it finished. So when she started dating Tyrone, she had ended up getting some money to finish Chateau Thelma. And that's how she had the party and stuff. And she was supposed to get him he was supposed to have a man cave in the house.
Yep. So look, did he ever love her?
Who you asking?
When he was in jail?
Who you asking? No, I mean, anybody love anybody.
When you on lockdown 23 hours of the day,
you love anybody.
Yeah, when you on lockdown.
Liliana says, I dislike how she mentioned helping pay for his baby shower. Nene is doing the most. Nene got to stop. Nene got to just stay out the media for a while, regroup, and move forward with whatever your new life is going to be. That is over. All right, so let's talk really quickly about Wendy Williams. Okay, so Wendy Williams was spotted out leaving her wellness care center. Let me put this up. and she didn't answer too many questions, but she said that new Wendy project should be coming, and that she was doing just fine.
Oh, she looked just like her son right there.
Okay, she was spotted in a robe and no shoes.
No Versace robe, gone Wendy.
Now, don't forget, a couple weeks ago, there was rumors going around that she was struggling with dementia, and her brother said that she was fine. He also said that, she might be returning to the show and stuff like this. This seems like a stage Erica Jane photo op to me. Where are you going in your robe and no shoes on?
And,
I'm not trying to be negative here, huh?
People from prison leave with more clothes on than that, okay? The whole thing is this, right? Now, it's one thing if I got rushed to the hospital in my robe, you know what I'm saying? I got out 2 hours, 3 hours later or something. You might leave in the robe.
Yeah.
But if you've been living in this damn place and you got these assistants, if you can't dress yourself, you got assistants to dress you.
And it is staged though, because I ain't never seen no wellness center stuff dressed like that. They look like look at what the wellness. Them people supposed to be in scrubs. Look at what this man got on. They look like somebody at a hotel.
He looks like he's dressed as a driver. He does. Is that a name badge? Let me see. No, that's not a name badge. Who is this?
That's her son.
Oh yeah, that is him. Where's her shoes? Where's her clothes? Is everything as A-okay as they're saying? This doesn't make sense to me.
She looks good.
Why am I always the one saying what don't make sense? It just doesn't, though. It just doesn't.
I think this could be the ending of the finale for Wendy. Like, show's leaving. Let me go and show that I'm doing okay, but I'm still in bad shape. This is why I'm leaving.
Oh, she done.
It's to explain all this stuff, huh?
No, wait, what do you
She done.
He said it's a wrap. So what do you say, Gary? What message are they trying to convey here?
Okay, look. Okay, you know how let me kill the rumors. Okay, she's fine now, but she's got some conditions going on. Let me have her come out with the robe on so people can see her.
And no shoes.
Move off into the sunset, right? That's fine. She deserved to go out into the sunset. She made her money. She did whatever. But this shit is staged, because if I had an assistant, they asked to be fired. Dress me. If I was okay, really okay, I would have dressed myself.
But then you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Because if she came out of that dress, they would have been like, this bitch been gone that long, and she doing good, and she ain't even at a show.
The no shoes is what did it for me. Where are your shoes, Wendy? Even if your feet are swollen, she used to put on tennis shoes. This is a staged, if you ask me.
And she's supposed to be a germaphobe. She says she's a germaphobe.
Yeah, she's a germaphobe, but no shoes on.
I can't believe.
Let's just all pray for Wendy. Listen, the rumor is they're supposed to announce in January that she will not be returning to the show.
Oh,
we all
Wendy.
wish her well, huh?
Oh, Wendy.
And this is the reason why she's not returning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's okay. If you got an illness, you got an illness. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say. You don't have to prove shit to the public.
Yeah.
This here is overdoing it for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking somebody should be fired.
Somebody should be fired. She should never leave the
assistant,
facility or house like this. It's just bad. I'm feeling so bad for Wendy.
Why somebody got to be fired in her son now?
I know.
Okay, no.
Her son should have helped her.
No. I get that point. That's what I'm saying. It's to me, it's more staged for a photo op.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And what message they trying to send, I can only take it that, oh yeah, well, she's doing fine, people, but she's moving off. She's ill, which she possibly could be, right? But I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that part. But you didn't need to show the public.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Just move on.
I actually saw the video. I actually saw the video when they was asking her question. She didn't say nothing, but when they asked her how she doing, she said that she was doing fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wendy.
Did she look? How did she look to you?
Recovering. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looked good. She was moving well. You can't really tell them nobody on that stuff until they get to talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to really talking to them and stuff. Like, oh, bitch, you might be high. Yeah,
Bonji says she is ill, but she had to do this because Tommy is acting like he's a spokesman. Everybody's turning on Tommy. What is Tommy doing wrong that's got so many people pissed off? Is that
he's sending messages? Okay, you know, people gonna think what they want to think. You can't come out and say it's this, but then you don't show documents, right? It's like you got to prove your case, right? People gonna keep thinking it's not worth fighting that fight. Now, do he need to show people? He don't.
Yeah.
Just don't comment on it.
He got a name in every video he do. Every video he do, he got a name in the title. So look.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, Tommy's coming off as.
It makes you question everything that he said. It makes you question was she even at the funeral? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't go that hard like that on family members, and he's using her to you know what I'm saying, boost himself up.
Right, because people gonna take it as you a clout chaser.
Somebody said that he said something. I don't know this verbatim, but somebody said he did a Tasha K interview, and in the interview he said they shouldn't be hiring all these other people. They should hire me. That's a bad move. That's what somebody said. He said. Like,
look, we'll be seeing pictures of her coke den, like we saw a Whitney Houston coke den. That's how stuff like that get out when you hire family members and you say no one time. They ask you for something outrageous and you say no one time and they done turned on you.
I think that people are going in on Tommy. I think Tommy needs to stay out of the limelight and stop protecting his sister and his eyes and focus on Tommy. You have a channel. Don't talk about Wendy. Talk about Tommy because people are turning on you. Okay, let me go ahead and drop the link. It's so sad. There's just a lot of craziness going on today. I feel really bad about the what's his name? Clarence Avant. Yeah.
That's sad.
It's really sad. Does it change my mind about Dorit? I was on the fence, but after talking to Perry, no, it just looks like this was like a real robbery. And did I tell you that Lily Galici from the Shaws of Sunset also got robbed too? But they're in different areas.
No, so I get it. A lot of people getting robbed. People name we don't know. But the difference is with these two cases, it's like Jerry Springer and the Evening News. The Evening News shit is sort of real. That Jerry Springer shit is fake, like Dorit and PK.
Let me take some calls. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
Now, you wanted to talk about this, the Clarence Avant case. Isn't it sad?
It is. It really is. It shocked me. I came home and turned Google alerts was like Clarence Avant wife Jacqueline shot dead. I was like, woo.
Does it change your opinion on the Dorit PK story?
No. No, not at all.
Why?
Difference because they had a security system plus a guard, and I bet he was armed.
Yeah.
The only thing they went wrong was they need a personal security dog as well.
A security dog?
Yes. Why do you think Erica has Tiago? He's a personal security dog. He's a former military dog. I looked up her dog's breeder because I wanted to get Brendan one. And I didn't like them because they were former military dogs and they were trained by military people and they have to take CBD oil to calm them down. So I was like, no, that's not a good family dog. But there are other places out there that have personal security dogs that are raised around families and they can tear your butt apart.
Oh, wow. That's really crazy. What do you think about the whole Wendy Williams? Is that staged? It's staged.
It could be because Tommy's talking too much. But you got to realize with her Graves' disease, their legs and feet swell up so bad that she probably couldn't get socks, nor Crocs, nor anything on her feet. And you know Wendy loves a negligee and a robe when she's traveling. You know that's what she says she does.
You wear that outside and you know you're famous and paparazzi all over the place?
That's Wendy.
All she was doing was get in the car.
And it was Versace,
you walk outside in your robe and no shoes on?
I wouldn't, but Wendy would. At least she had a good wig on.
Bonji, what are your thoughts on this?
Hey, Bonji.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And you?
Good. So Wendy, I'm shocked she didn't have shoes on, but I'm not shocked she had a robe on, because she talked about that a lot. How she would just slip on a negligee and put a big robe on and get into the car. However, it is staged and staged so poorly that we can see right through it. And I don't think it's going to be helpful. And for those who say maybe the brother is an opportunist, he is definitely an opportunist, because remember when he started his channel and as Gabo was saying, the description has her name on the channel. So when it comes up actually as a notification, you think it's a story about Wendy. But when you click on it, because I have, it's actually his name. And then he always adds Wendy Williams, something. So
you're saying it's clickbait?
It is.
Oh, yes.
Analytics up.
Oh, 100%.
That's your boy and all. I'm just
had to unsubscribe.
Wait.
I had to
Remember
unsubscribe,
how
child.
upset she was the first time he started his YouTube channel?
Good morning. Did you just say you unsubscribed from Tommy?
Yeah, I did. I'm serious. I'm looking at it right now. I went on his page right now.
Too.
The last 6 videos got Wendy Williams' name in the title.
Stop. Okay, good morning, stop.
I didn't fall for it.
We're talking about facts, baby. This is facts, mama. This is facts.
We need to stop.
What are the last 6 videos, Gabor? What are they?
Okay, let me read them. It say Wendy Williams.
So
Wendy
bad.
Williams, ... Once again, it's on. You don't want to miss out. The next one say Wendy Williams, ... You know what time it is. It's time to get real. Wendy Williams, ... Part of winning team. Mommy is proud of us. Wendy Williams,
stop.
We in the building. Wendy Williams, ... That Doug brother goes live. It's the holidays. Why not?
Trying to get them analytics up.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his engagement
Oh my
up.
God. And then
he's trying to get monetized.
Y'all, okay. This is devastating news.
Sorry, Perry.
Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. This is terrible. Perry, what do you say? I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. And
no, I mean, because I can see how people can look at it that way. Like,
what other way can you look at it, Perry?
Okay.
I don't know.
Perry, you're trying to be nice to that
Perry,
boy.
get up here and talk nonsense.
You better keep it real.
You got to keep it real.
Okay, look. It comes across that you're a clout chaser. Because you can't do this.
It ain't coming across. Say it.
Yep.
I don't know. Okay.
I
got you. Right. No, I get it.
Hey,
I mean,
Perry.
I would not go on my show and say, Sharrell does that. Sharrell does this. I wouldn't do it.
Perry. Say, Tommy, you clout chasing. Don't say it appears or it come across. We need you to say, Tommy, you're clout chasing. Go ahead.
You need to say, Tommy,
you'll feel good. You'll feel good after it. Say it, Perry.
Say, Tommy, you in
Perry,
danger.
No, don't, Perry. You cannot say that.
No, I am not saying it. Gaboo ain't taking me down that path.
Okay, I'm going to say it.
This is fact. I'm looking at it.
Tommy's a clout chaser.
Bonji, don't. I mean, maybe he was going to talk about Wendy, and then he got caught up.
Do you remember how we got to know him on YouTube?
How?
It was when reports came out that their mom, God rest her soul, had passed away.
Yes.
And Wendy had come on her show and said something pretty weird about her mom.
Sure.
And then he started a YouTube show. And he was giving little bits and pieces. And then he decided, I'm going to go full on.
Amen.
And that's when he acted with him.
Perry, listen to this truth. Come get this.
More stop.
Say amen again, church. Say amen.
Okay, all right. Let me move. Okay. Tommy, it's not good to have your sister's name in your title if you're not going to talk about it in the video. That's what these people are saying. I haven't seen that, but I don't think in the last 6 videos you said Wendy.
We've seen it.
Silence is a virtue, Tommy. Sorry, not sorry. Love you.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't know what to say. It's time. Perry took himself off the screen and left me for dead. Okay.
No, but didn't you have a different topic?
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah. Well, Gabor is doing what he's supposed to do, calling us out on our shit. That's what you're supposed to do, Gabor. Thank you. But not today.
What I did. Listen, I'm not doing nothing wrong. All I did was read what was going on at the beginning. Bungie is absolutely 100% right. At the beginning of the year, we didn't know nothing about no Tommy. It came out that the girl didn't go to her mama's funeral, and Tommy and Wendy was going back and forth on the show, and we was reporting on it. And every video the man did, Wendy name is in the title.
Okay, so Sharrell, let me give you one more tidbit because I pay attention to details.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when the memorial service was scheduled for their late mom, Tommy went live from his parents' condo and was talking about why it was so bad that his dad had told him to go sleep on the couch instead of sleep in the spare bedroom. And I think that live went on for like an hour and a half. Him going back and forth. He was yelling to his dad, who was watching TV in the living room, and he was in the spare bedroom. And the whole premise of the video was, Dad says I need to go sleep on the couch because Wendy's coming. Why? Why is she coming? Why is she coming to spend the night? I unsubscribed as well.
Me too. Because at first, Bungie, if you remember correctly, Bungie, if y'all remember correctly, at first he was saying that Wendy did go to the funeral and she wasn't talking to the daddy, and he was saying that she needed to call the daddy. He was saying that she needed to call daddy.
Oh,
and Wendy got on the show and said, "I talked to daddy."
Yes.
I promise I'm not gonna drag him.
Do you want me to drop you, Perry?
What happened?
I'm not gonna drag him. I'm gonna stay silent until the next topic.
Oh my God.
Sharrell, I'm only reporting facts.
I don't know. Wendy hates. Oh my! I can't.
Stop us when we lying. Stop us when we're telling a lie.
Oh yeah,
this is the truth, baby.
Oh my God,
this is the truth, baby.
Oh yes, facts.
Yes, Christy, facts.
Tommy, we love you. It's just hard. It's just tough love.
Hey, you love him.
Hi, Freddie.
Well, not really.
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, everyone.
Do you guys know who Wendy Williams
let me just say one thing about the Avants, then I'll give somebody else a chance.
Oh my God! I don't even. Perry, you gotta say something.
Hold up. No, I'm on the hotline because remember.
No, Perry texting Tommy. Perry texting Tommy and saying, "Get over here."
What did you want to talk about today, Freddie? Because this is crazy.
Well, yeah, no, I know of Wendy Williams. You know, there are, we could watch it on Freeview with Sky and things like that. The Wendy Williams show is available. I mean, it's really, it's not good, those pictures of her, is it? I mean, and that Versace robe looks awful. I think one of the things she'd ought to do is get a new stylist. That's one of the people I'd say.
No, Freddie, she coming out of a rehab. What's she gonna look like?
High class rehab at that.
Freddie,
she coming out of a rehab. You want to look like she getting off the runway?
I mean, she's got the money to, she should. I mean, it looks like the sort of the TK Maxx section of Versace.
Oh, wow.
Look, you guys,
it looks so budget.
No. Wow.
Okay.
I don't know what to say, Freddie. I really don't.
It's not that virtue, Freddie. Stop.
Versace is Versace. At least it's real Versace.
Oh my God, don't get me started on Giselle's. I mean, it's as awful as her strap-on looking house.
Okay, we're about to change the topic to Sheree and Nene. Is anyone being petty?
Sorry, who's being which one?
Andy Cohen.
Oh yeah, Andy Cohen. He's always petty. I mean, he can't help it. I mean, he's the king of it. This is what he likes doing. He wants to be friends with these women, and that's sort of where the pettiness comes.
But Freddie, Nene called him a racist. Wouldn't you be mad?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that was not helpful to call him a racist and then go, actually, because I figured that I sadly don't have as much money, maybe allegedly, as I thought I had. I need this show. I really think she's blown her bridges, not just with Andy, but she's probably blown it with the producers, because it wasn't just the implication to Andy, it was the implication to the network.
Yeah.
So I think it's also blown other TV opportunities with, networks like E! As well.
Well, what do you think about the whole Sheree thing? The producers are very upset. He's threatening to sue the network. She doesn't have a storyline. They've already started filming and signed contracts. So they're kind of stuck with her now.
Yeah.
Do you understand why they're so upset?
She deserves to be demoted, quite frankly. Yeah. You deserve it, Witty.
It's not her fault. It's Tyrone's fault.
Yeah, but no. It is her fault, because he would have damn well known that she was coming up. And because he's such a beg and can't make his own money, he's thinking, this is a way that I can cash in and stop being a toy boy to Sheree and somehow, make it back my own way. Because we know he's been in prison. We know he's probably spent a lot of money on other stuff. I mean, as you said the other day on his Instagram, we've seen all these pictures of him thinking he's a little star in his own right. Yeah. So I think he's hoping he can cash in from Bravo by suing them and ditch Sheree. I mean, and she really should ditch him first, because he's a mess. He's a liability. And he's ruining her storyline, and he's going to get her demoted. Yeah,
what do you think, Bonji? Should she have been demoted?
Yes, and here's why. It's not, as Karen Hugo would say, it's not the Real Housewives of Sing Sing. It's the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if she sold them the storyline of him being with her, remember, another layer of all this is when he came up in Nene's storyline as well, seasons ago.
Yeah.
So all of us have been wondering, okay, what happened to that, his interaction with Nene, and then what's going to happen as they rebuild their lives together? Did you see the story that was reported of her sitting outside what looked like a restaurant or coffee house in Philadelphia, and the story was that he stood her up? I was very I didn't buy that he stood her up. I thought maybe they were doing publicity, but the cease and desist for me was like, okay, he's serious.
Yeah. I mean,
she's not doing what she's meant to be paid to do, so she deserves to be demoted.
Yeah, well, that's what she get, because she did it to Nene. Since season 1, she's been trying to screw over Nene. So karma is a B.
All right, Nina. All right, Nina.
And now her user boy is trying to screw her
is a B. Because let me tell you this. She knew he was through with her once he got on home arrest for the thing. He got let out early and on home arrest for, the virus. And he knew he was done with her. He home. He don't want to have to go back to the big house. He stood her up on purpose because he don't want her no more, because he don't need her.
Thank you, Corey. And I agree with you.
He brought up Nene's name because he thought that would make it bigger for Sheree and she would get more money. But it's not.
Gonna make her bigger.
Right. Exactly.
She bullshit.
All she should have did, she should have sold them the story that she broke up. They broke up with him and found out he was no good. And now she's rebuilding her life, trying to find new love. She would have had a peach. So stupid.
But don't talk.
But Corey, how many times is she going to rebuild?
I feel so bad for Sheree. I feel so bad for her. I do feel I feel so bad for her because she's a bullshit bitch. And just accepting that, she keep on trying to keep on these airs that she got money and she doing fabulous. And girl, just say that you down there to the soup kitchen. Just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? But she keep on trying to keep up these airs that she living the life that she ain't.
Been like that since season 1 with that.
You ain't that girl.
That Persian rug and her son's rug.
Yeah,
she got played. She got played, boy.
Don't y'all think it's hard? It's hard for her to keep that up. Just admit it that you ain't that girl.
Obviously she ain't that girl because
she didn't even want to admit it when Nene gave her a chance. When Nene said, "Girl, I helped you get on the show. The people didn't even want you on the show. I helped you," and she was like, "I did it myself."
You know what though? And Gabor, she ain't that damn girl. If you can't secure a prisoner. You ain't that person. Let's keep it real. No, you can't even do that part right. And then she should have known 2 weeks prior to him getting out, being released. She didn't notice the love letters change from girl months ago. I love you. Hey, I get up with you.
She's just a bullshit bitch.
I see what time it is.
And she just got to keep on these airs. Now, y'all, every since Sheree has been on the show, Andy always asks her, "Are you wearing She by Sheree?" And she'll be like, "No, coming soon." It's 14 years later.
Has she took?
We ain't seen the sock.
Y'all
look at the Ray had a better chance calling Freddie. She should have called Freddie.
The She by Sheree started off as dresses, as evening wear. They started off the evening wear. She knew she couldn't afford that, and they don't drop down the joggers. They started from evening wear to joggers to a workout line, and she couldn't even do that.
And Gabor, she don't drop.
That's the best advice from Michael Knight from Project Runway. She didn't follow.
That's the one that died, right?
And then now she don't drop from joggers to panties.
No.
That's enough. I mean, the woman couldn't sell joggers. I mean, she's a car crash, and it sounds like as well she can't even afford to turn the blooming lights on in her house either, as everyone's alleging that she can't turn.
Maybe she's not a smart gold digger.
And as Terry said,
she needs to come out with her own phone call.
Were to call me up, I'd say, look, Sheree, love, you should be going to the producers and getting cast on Love After Lockup because of your man.
Thank you, Freddie.
Well, you guys said she's a dumb gold digger.
She needs to start selling calling cards.
She's a dumb gold digger. I said it. She's a dumb gold digger.
She needs to start selling them calling cards where you could call inmates. Them calling cards so your phone bill won't be up. She could start selling them. She could do anything. Okay. It's just hard for her to just keep up these lies.
Didn't have the kind of money that he said he had when they got married, and she should have known when they got separated and he didn't want to take care of his children, he was not giving her no 6-figure settlement, and she knows she's so stupid.
She knows she wanted some 7 figures. It was some 7 figures.
What she is? She is a hosted version of Ashley Darby.
Oh no, Ashley gonna leave with the bag. Sheree went and bought her Ashton Martin. Them kids were sleeping on a pallet on the floor. The Bravo camera caught it all. The kids were sleeping on pallets on the floor, and she had an Ashton Martin.
All right, look.
When we should have known that she wasn't very smart when she allowed Bravo to fill her and the ex in the court. Remember in the courthouse?
Oh yeah.
Him running away from it. That should have been a telltale to Bravo
that
I knew she was a bullshit bitch when she hired Sheree, when she hired Phaedra. We knew she was a bullshit bitch when she hired Phaedra, and we seen Phaedra get money in alleyways from drug dealers. But you gonna hire her for your child support case for something real? This is your real life, and you gonna hire Phaedra?
Gabor,
I let Phaedra bury my dog.
Gabor, what is a bullshit bitch?
Sheree.
That doesn't make any sense. That's overkill. What?
No, she just bullshit.
I love it. I'm gonna be using that now.
It's so ridiculous. I never heard that before. All right, I got a long line. Thank you, Freddie.
I've got one thing to quickly say about Potomac. I've noticed, and I did a video about this on my YouTube channel, that Mia has been unfollowed by all the cast apart from Karen Hooger.
Mia?
Yeah, Mia Thornton has.
Wow. I guess. Yeah. Ooh. That's all. Anyway, okay. Thank you, Freddie, for calling in. I appreciate
Freddie.
Call.
Bye.
Later, Freddie.
See you
I
soon.
looked at Portia. I'm not impressed.
Did you see on Tammy Rump? Did you see? Hey, Bunny.
Well.
Hey, Bunny.
You said what, Corey?
I'm not impressed about Portia's show. I'm not.
Well, y'all, she was on Tamron Holiday and Tamron Walk.
We're going to talk about that in the next video.
Okay.
I'm going to listen to y'all's recaps. I can't watch it. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll talk about that in the next video. Hi, Bunny. How are you? So pretty.
How's everything? Thank you. So I wrote my points down.
Give points.
Come on, Bunny. Give it.
Okay. So, like Freddie said, Sheree's situation is giving very much life after lockup. Mm-hmm. You know how the guys say whatever they can. It's giving Doug and what's her name? What's the girl's name? Who was the
Rachel? Was it Doug and Rachel?
Yes, Doug and Rachel. Like he's using her as he's coming out of jail and trying to acclimate himself back into regular society. And now that he's hit the ground running, he's out of there. Like I don't know what Sheree. I don't know what Sheree was thinking, because everybody knows when an inmate uses you while you inside. By the time they come outside, because whatever money's left on their commissary is given to them in a check. So whatever extra money he had in his commissary or whatever she was sending, that's what he's using right now to hit on the outside world. That's just me. That's just how I feel about it.
Okay.
The Clarence Avant situation is very triggering to me because we see all these reports on the news every single day. It doesn't matter what state, it doesn't matter what socioeconomic class you come from. Literally, there's just a huge uptick of violence and robbery and home invasions that are happening not only in California, but just like across the United States.
Well, let me ask you this, Bunny. Does this change your opinion on the PK Dorit situation?
Oh, no. See, no.
Okay.
Because Dorit is a clout chaser and she's a weirdo, and they like their life is they try to make their life as a movie.
Yeah.
It just, the fact that you have like the Daily Mail, all these outlets instead of talking to the precinct. The precinct should be the only people, like KTLA News should be the only people reporting. Fox 5 or whatever station they have out in LA, those should be the places that are doing the reporting. And Wendy Williams' brother, clout chaser. I don't like him.
Tell the truth, girl.
God bless him, and he's trying to get on his feet, but not on the back of Wendy Williams, not on the back of him. This is to put in work.
Damn,
she can barely hold herself up.
I hope Tommy's not watching this. I mean, Tommy.
She be coming out them doors. She be stumbling. She could barely hold herself up. She can't put him on her back too.
Oh no, that's the war. Oh my God.
That's my issue with Tommy. And then just like y'all say, every time he pops up on my algorithm on YouTube or wherever, it's always about Wendy Williams. Like, talk about something else too. Like I really want you to do something, but I don't know if talking about Wendy Williams every day and trying to fake spill tea or act like you're the person that's giving updates. I don't know how I feel about that. I just want her to get well. I want her to recover. I want her to be in a better space. So Tommy's a clout chaser. We don't like that. 2022, find a new hustle. Find something else to talk about. 2022 for Tommy. Okay, wait. And Nene and Andy, like I said a couple weeks ago on this panel, Nene needs to just executive produce her own show. Like she needs to come up.
Yeah, it's time.
And do her own show, because the thing about it is that she is a reality TV gold and TV gold.
Yeah.
And she can, I'm telling you, people will follow her. If people follow Jocelyn and her cabaret on Zeus Network, I'm pretty sure that Nene Leakes can come up with something very substantial. And she has the connections.
Yeah.
So I'm just really confused why she's trying to.
She can sell to Netflix. Because they put a lot of new stuff on. HBO Max.
Prime, Apple TV. There's there's Apple Plus, Disney, Hulu, all that. And I'm telling you how many random people are getting TV shows, reality shows, and everything on these streaming services. Nene can even Judge Judy's coming back on IMDb TV. Like it's
yeah, that's true. What did you think before?
I just thought of a show. Wouldn't y'all like to see? I think that Wendy and Nene need to hook up together, team up together, and that'll be like a good Thelma and Louise
friends
show.
every other week.
I can't with you, Gabor.
I can't. Like,
it's drama.
What are you? No.
It'll be drama.
Who told you that?
You tried it, Gabor. You tried it.
Nene husband passed away, and Wendy husband left her. Gabor. And so now they both single. They both in.
But Gabor.
They both in life.
Who driving, Gabor?
Neither one of them.
But you know what? If Wendy can get over her Graves' disease, if Gail Devers can have big swollen legs, can't walk like Wendy, and can go in the next maybe 6 or 7 years, go back to the Olympics and run hurdles, she can do it. She can do it.
I don't know. It's a lot. Bunny, did you have anything else on your list? You have a list.
And I'm very upset at you, Sharrell, because you didn't talk about the rumor about Rihanna.
What?
Being pregnant?
Yeah.
That's not a... Did she look pregnant to you? That is... Bunny, I can't believe...
She's just a little fluffy,
That's
Bunny.
a burger. That's a burger. I don't want to do that.
Just a little fluffy.
If she didn't get pregnant by Bunny, if she didn't get pregnant by Drake, you know she ain't having nothing by no ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
ASAP nobody.
What did the girl eat?
Especially not Rocky, because he ain't that cute.
So I just want to, so I was like really shocked that you didn't mention that even
because
just.
That is what if she's not pregnant? And I didn't call the girl, said the girl looks pregnant.
She does not look pregnant. However, I would be extremely upset. Like me and my friends, we're rooting for her not to be pregnant with ASAP Rocky because we feel like she's so ridiculous.
I don't even care for Rihanna, and I don't want that for her.
If Rihanna pregnant by ASAP Rocky, we're gonna drag her because she went from Drake to the billionaire, and you're gonna get back over here with ASAP
to the hundredaire. She was the hundredaire.
So all he do is wear Calvin Klein boxers and does weird things and makes her wear puffy clothes, not nice wear, like
grandma stuff.
Why they said it ASAP is straight.
Y'all are what is it? Is it
did I do that? I'm sorry. Not
Sharrell, can I say something to Bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bunny, I agree with you on all your points except when you said that people would subscribe to watch a show by Nene.
Oh,
I disagree. People would have subscribed to watch a show by Nene when she was doing different television shows and could have more publicity for the show. I personally, I wouldn't subscribe to. I don't subscribe to Zeus. I wouldn't subscribe to watch a show featuring her. Maybe if she was on an existing show and talked about going it alone and maybe recovering from losing, God rest his soul, Greg, that would be different. But on her own, she can't carry a show. Let's not lie to her, people.
Damn, what is in the water today?
But you know what, Bungie?
She would need moving parts, of course. She would definitely need, other people to carry the show. But I feel like her show with the right people that she has as her friends and family members would be, it would be interesting. I mean, like Portia's show, I like Portia. Gabor, don't hurt me, Gabor. Not too much, Gabor. All right.
Okay, I ain't saying nothing.
Not too much.
I mean, you like who you like.
I ain't saying nothing about Chicago. I didn't say nothing about Chicago.
Hey. All right. So, Portia's show is okay. I'm waiting for it to build up. So I feel like if Portia can have a show, Nene can have a show. That's just how I feel.
Regina.
Hey, Miss Regina.
Talk about on the topic.
Hi, Regina.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi, Regina.
I want to start off with Nene. I've been a fan of yours forever. I love you, Perry. I love you, Sheree. Gabor, I love you as well. I love everybody.
Thank you.
I just be in the background, write my little notes all the time and send it in. This is my first time showing my face. So I'm gonna start with Nene because it hurts me that she's going through so much pain. Me and Greg was going through the same thing at the same time. I was actually at MD Anderson when she was there. I didn't see her.
Wait, say this again, Regina. You had cancer too? Is that what you said?
I do have since 2017. And Greg was going to MD Anderson and Houston, Texas. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, but I relocated to Houston, Texas, me and my girls, for me to be able to get treatments at MD Anderson. So even before he got cancer, I was a #1 fan of Nene. She's always be the queen. She's always going to be a queen. She can come back up. We're the same sign, Sagittarius, so I know what she's doing, the outbursting, because my kids tell me all the time, Mom, you need to be quiet. Some things you cannot say. And I'm 50. I'm 55. I'll be 56 December 15. They still tell me today some things you just cannot say. I love her with everything in me. I just feel like she has said too much and she needs to sit back and do her own. And what's for her is going to be for her, and nobody can take it from her. I have more love for her than anything, because I feel like me and Greg was going through stuff at the same time when she was going through stuff. So I just felt like we were just like a family, which they don't know me and I don't know them. But I felt that way because we had the same diagnosis, me and Greg did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Moving on from Nene, the house invasion. I'm going to give y'all a little bit on that as well. We're in great neighborhoods. My daughter, I have 3 daughters. One's a nurse, one's an entrepreneur, and one's a lawyer. So what they did, they relocated me from Shreveport to Houston so I can be close to MD Anderson Cancer Center. So we're all in one home, but now everybody's in Mitch. I haven't got their own because I'm doing a little better now. But my baby girl, which is the entrepreneur, about a week ago, somebody knocked on her door. It was a girl knocked on her door. It was 4 men in a car outside in the street in the car. She had cameras, so she seen the girl on the camera. She didn't say nothing. She immediately called me. I said, call the police. Let the police be on the way. She talked to the girl through the phone, tried to talk to her through the camera till the police got here. She left before, when she realized my daughter said something, it spooked her, and we could hear the guys in the car on the street talking in the car. So this stuff is for real. It ain't just in LA. And my daughter that's a nurse, she's in LA now. She just went back to California. She's there doing vaccinations at the stadium, 49 Stadium. So this is real.
The home invasions. Did you believe the PK and Dorit home invasion?
No. I still do not believe that, because as a Black woman growing up in the hood, I knew hood guys, I knew hood girls. I was hood. I know what the procedures and precautions is if you're going to break. I never broke anything. I never did stuff like that because I love my freedom, and I just know people who did it. I don't want to use the bathroom to anybody else. I don't want to shower anybody else. So I always said, no, I'm not doing any crimes. So I never did any crimes, but I knew people who did, and it's just not, it don't add up at all. I'm with Gabor with that. Nothing adds up. None of that adds up. Do you see what they did today? That older lady, they didn't have to do that. She was old. Look
I
at her.
know. She was 81.
Why did somebody do something? It's not real. Her story, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's fake. Until they can show me some police reports and I can see some real film that's not being edited, that this stuff actually happened, that's the only way I'm going to believe it.
So you're saying the same thing, Perry. You're saying after watching what happened today to Jacqueline Avant, you're more determined. You're more determined that.
Yeah, you know what though, and really, after seeing this,
we don't do that as Black people. She said they were Black. She said herself they were Black.
Yeah, she did.
That ain't how Black men roll.
Right. Wow. It was an exclamation point today, but I knew those assholes were lying weeks ago.
Damn.
And I would say this, and Regina, I want to say this. I mean, Regina came from the hotline, so you know, Sharrell.
Okay.
With the stuff, and we wish you the very best.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. That
You guys just don't know, y'all keep me laughing I don't come on, but honey, I be looking a hot mess. I got chemo hooked up to me right now. I had chemo hooked yesterday, and I still got them today. I said I got to get in today and say this. Y'all gonna get off my Nene. Y'all gonna know what's fake and what's real.
Well, why don't you just be
robbery.
direct, Regina, and
robbery. Nene, we just need to continue to pray for her because she's so used to Greg being there with her, guiding her. She don't have the guidance. You might have friends. Nobody's going to be like Greg.
That's right.
She should have listened to Greg when Greg told her, even though they was cutting some of her scenes, she was getting the same money. She should have listened to her husband.
Mm-hmm.
She did not listen at that time.
I feel like I'm being falsely accused. You should be talking to Gabor about the Nene thing because
I want Nene to succeed.
We want her to succeed. Gabor still says that, you know, she did it to herself. Right, Gabor?
A lot of things she did with her mouth, because I say we're the same horoscope. I'm the 15th. Her birthday's in this month. I know how our mouth can be. So a lot of, you have to be quiet sometimes. You have to listen to your mate. And I have to listen, even though my kids are grown, I try my best to listen to them and bring it in some, because I can be much. I'm going to give it to you like it is. And when it's on my mind, you're going to get it just the way it was. So I know how Nene is. I know how Nicki Minaj is. She's a Sagittarius. Sometimes she need to be quiet.
Yeah, I need to hold that mule hard. Nikki do.
I know. So I'm at an old age learning, trying to learn how to come in some, because sometimes you have to be quiet. You make your own bed. Nene made her own bed, and I love her with everything in me. But she made that bed and she got to lay in it. But now she just got to remake it. That's all. Just remake it.
Right. I agree with that. Like, I'm a Sagittarius too, and my mouth, when I don't, I have to think and I have to shut up before I open my mouth, because
sometimes it be too late. We try hard though.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, it doesn't help with my accent, with my New York accent, and how aggressive it might sound to people. So I have to also, like, I totally resonate with that, like keeping it shut, think about it, breathe, and then speak. Yeah. So, but God bless
Regina.
God bless you, Regina.
Oh,
Miss Regina.
Thank you.
My mother.
2017. I'm in 2021. It did clear up like with Greg. I'll clear for 8 to 9 months, and I moved to another situation. So now I'm working with another situation, but I'm still stage 4. But you could, if you looked at me, you couldn't tell, because I believe I have faith. I believe in God. I know nothing's going to happen unless God says happen. I feel like God gave it to the strong. He's not going to give it to a weak person who couldn't handle it. I feel like he gave it to me for a purpose, and I'm running through it for a purpose, and it's going to be a big testimony after it's over with. Like I said, it started in 2017. Now it's 2021. It did leave for 8 to 8.5 months. It came back. It's in a different situation. I talked to doctors today. I told them, look, this tumor is growing. This chemo's not working. And thank God I'm in my right mind. I can speak up for myself. And I tell them all the time, I said, let's go to the next program. What's next? Let's do something else. I said, because I can't continue to do this chemo every 2 weeks and keep this bag on me for 3 days out of a week. And I'm seeing the numbers grow. I said, I know you understand the numbers better than me. I said, but me reading these numbers is stressful, and we're not going to do this. So right now they're working on another plan to take it to the board. It goes in front of a lot of doctors to discuss what's best for me. So I like that it goes in front of the board with a lot of doctors, and they get my case and they review it and they tell me what's best for me. So as of that, I'm good. But faith in God, it got me here and it's gonna keep me here. So I'm good. But let's pray for Nene. Let's pray for the family that lost that beautiful young lady, and they had a guard outside the door in an alarm. That's why I know her stuff was fake. And coming from a Black community, from the ghetto, from the ghetto to living where I'm living now, thank you, Jesus. I worked hard. I have 3 degrees. I'm no dummy. I worked and got to where I am. But oh my God, we know it's fake. I have to have more proof to know. I need a police report. I need some cameras inside out. These people had security, and this lady got killed, and you was fine. They let you go? No.
Yeah. Miss Regina,
thank you.
Well,
can
I'll
I
say
say
this.
one thing to Miss Regina before she goes?
Yeah.
Hurry, guys. I'm on the time.
Okay. My mother is a colon cancer survivor of over 20 years. You're doing well. As long as you keep laughing, that is going to come through. If you laugh and keep that good attitude you have, I have no doubt you'll come through. And I'm covering you with love and light and healing.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Thank you so much,
guys.
Regina, for calling in.
We love you, Regina, and prayers up.
A.T. Elliott and Lisa be over there all the time. Lisa with the wine. I see her over there all the time. I said, girl, I just left you over there. Now you're over here. She's following me. You guys are the only two I look at, but I love you guys. Keep up the good work. I did put a post in to Perry a couple of days ago before Christmas. I wanted to discuss the trial when they got everybody guilty, but you said we were going to do it. But I guess we can wait to see what their charges will be before we bring it to the board. Yeah. And if you guys still want to discuss it. The 3 white guys that got found guilty for killing the black guy that was running through Georgia. You remember that?
Right.
I did post it. I called it on the phone and I did it. And it was Thanksgiving time. So I knew we weren't going to do anything at that time.
Right.
But I guess we can wait till after they get the plea of what they get. And then we will really have a discussion after we find out what they give them. But they all were found guilty.
All right. Thank you, Regina.
Bye, Miss Regina.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice one.
Oh, we love you.
Send me a picture, you good boy. I'm so curious how handsome you are, honey. And dog chocolate, I love dog chocolate. No disrespect, Sherrell, to Perry, because he black like I like it too. But yes, I love the blackness.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Bunny, for calling in. I appreciate the call.
Bunny.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, Bunny.
Thank you so much, Bonji. We love you over here. We really do.
Bye, Bunji.
Love you guys too. Have a good
Bunji.
one.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Corey. I got your message, so that's why we added the Avant thing. So thank you.
Corey.
All right, love you guys.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys, I have to wrap these things up because I'm coming back with another video. But the whole Avant thing is just sad. And it seems like the public consensus about PK and Dorit has not changed. They think the Avant thing is sad, but they're making this thing up. It's crazy. All right, you guys, I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, but you do, so I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thanks everyone in the chat. And if I didn't get to your call, I do apologize. I'm on a time constraint here, so we will be back in probably an hour. So on 3, guys, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, everybody. Bye.